Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $2.43 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off 0.4%. Bitcoin, 67,800 plus. Ethereum, 2,600 plus. 119 billion plus market cap for USD Tether and 34 billion plus for USDC. XRP, number 7 spot, 54 cents. We're off 0.8 on the 24, up 2.2 on the 7-day. Looking at the range of price between 54 and 55 cents. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's get started here. I want to remind everybody about Link2, the best home for private equity in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, you know, if you're just thinking about like what's available, you know there's plenty of stuff available on here. But, you know, Uphold, Cerebras, Anthropic, Zipline, Liquid Death, they have it all. Even Ripple. And I remind all of you, when you think about Ripple, think about where we are right now collectively, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. Think about where we all are. And if you understand where this case really is, you know that we are now, 18 days away or so? We're less than 20 days, I believe it is, from the election. Now, think about it if Trump wins the election. Gary's going to be gone, right? So either way, I think Gary's going. Even if Harris were to win under some, who knows, probably cheating. But nevertheless, if she were to win, you know, first of all, you got to have major questions about what's going on in this country and the voting system. But nevertheless, if she were to win, even it looks likely that he would be replaced there as well. The scary part is would he be moved to the Treasury if Harris would win? And if they reclassify all crypto as currency, that would put it under the Bank Secrecy Act regulatory framework, which is the banks, and then that would be under Gary Gensler should Harris win and make him the treasurer. So, scary thought, but nonetheless, the real great thought is that if Gensler goes, which he will either way, think about what that's going to do for this market, and think about what that could specifically do for ending the Ripple case. Really, really, really great ideas and thoughts there. Also want to tell you about this. It's Fruition Productions. XRP Unleashed. You can pre-order your copy right now, and you can also go buy a ticket to the premiere screenings. Yes, you can. And boom, just like that. And here are where the different locations are. Los Angeles, California, November 19th. Boston, Massachusetts, November 17th. New York City, November 16th. We see Washington, D.C., November 15th. Atlanta, Georgia, November 14th. And Houston, Texas, November 13th. You can look for me, and there's Scottsdale, Arizona as well, ladies and gentlemen. So get your tickets. These will sell out, and you do not have much time to get them. All of this starts November 12th and runs every day until the 19th. So make sure you get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at 3 locations right now that I can hit. And I hope to see you at those. No doubt about it. Get your tickets, fruitionproductions.com. Don't mess around. They're going to sell out. Don't say I didn't tell you. Elon Musk, excess government spending is driving America to bankruptcy. You can see another, 35 trillion is where we're at here, but another 500 billion was added to the national debt in just the last 3 weeks. Just the last 3 weeks. Bank of America adds to that point, says more than $35.7 trillion national debt will surge to unprecedented levels as U.S. lender recommends one asset to investors. And you know it's gold. It's gold. That is. You don't have to read it. I already did for you. So that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. But we know that the BIS is breaking down the difference between Enbridge, multi-CBDC arrangements, and the difference between Enbridge and multi-CBDC arrangements. It's all on its way. We don't need to play this for you because I just wanted to set up the fact that, look, from the highest level of central banking, the BIS, the highest level of central banking. This is what's taking place. They are preparing for this new digital economy. Make no mistake about it. And so is Singapore. The largest bank, in fact, DBS, rolls out token services for blockchain-enabled banking for institutions. DBS just rolled out blockchain banking. And you know they work with Ripple. You see it right here. That's how they're doing it. Everyone's doing it. Ripple named Sheila Bair to guide the launch of the new stablecoin, the real USD, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it right here. Yeah, Sheila Bair is going to lead that. Come on in. Yeah, this is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Sheila previously led the FDIC from 2006 to 2011. As I told you, voted twice the most powerful woman in the world. It's pretty remarkable, right? This is pretty remarkable. Now we know why she was at Swell. And I think this is amazing because look at what we're talking about here. A former FDIS official, just like we have Rosie Rios, the 43rd treasurer. Are you starting to gather the weight of this? Just how serious this is? You know, people like the Rosie Rioses and the Sheila Bairs of the world, they do not just go work at some aimless company for a money grab. No. They do these things because they know that they're about to add to their illustrious record and career by being a part of something that is going to be a standout in the new digital economy, and that is Ripple and the XRP ledger, I believe. Come on in, Sheila. And take a look at what we're about to tap into. Brad Garlinghouse, and shout out to Tony from Thinking Crypto. Great conversation here, Tony. Let's hear Brad talk about the idea, how it come about to introduce the real USD.
Ripple has been using stablecoins in our payment flows for years, and you've used Tether, we've used USDC. There's actually a point in time where our institutional flows represented 20. Because of that, we were minting 20% of all USDC, and so we're kind of looking at that, and then we look at what happened during the banking crisis, where USDC depegged by 7%. And, I kind of came to the conclusion there's an opportunity here, given that we are driving a lot of activity, a lot of velocity, a lot of liquidity, and the fact, frankly, that we have a very strong balance sheet, that we felt like there's an opportunity for Ripple to play in this market. Ripple has been using stablecoins in our payment flow.
And there you have it. We're not done with you yet. Venmo, listen to what we're about to tell you. Venmo now lets 60 million U.S. users buy crypto through MoonPay. The same MoonPay that was just sitting on stage at Ripple Swell, making crypto purchases easier. Now, let's understand this. Let them tell you.
XRP token announced the exchanges that will help it distribute its new stablecoin. In a press release out on Tuesday, Ripple laid out some of its exchange partners, including Bitstamp, MoonPay, and Bullish, among others, who will distribute Ripple USD.
There you go. So what did we just learn? That Venmo is tapping MoonPay for their 60 million customers to get crypto purchases easier, which will also mean that 60 million customers are about to get the real USD exposure. Come on in. Yeah, I know. I thought you'd like that too. Let's check this out. Talk about another connection, bringing Stellar and XRP closer together than ever before. Siam Commercial Bank Ripple Partner Bank launches the first cross-border payment system utilizing stablecoins. Hello. Specifically, stablecoins tied to the US dollar, real USD. Siam Commercial Bank, alongside its venture arm, listen to this, SCB 10X and LightNet, remember that, has launched Thailand's first cross-border payment system utilizing stablecoins, according to CoinGap. The project focuses on enhancing transaction speed, efficiency through the integration in blockchain and stablecoins, digital currencies tied to assets such as the US dollar. Now, what's interesting about all of this? Shout out to XRP Drops for kicking this off. And Thinglow right here, shout out to that person. SCB is partnered with Ripple in certain corridors. The article you've shared, even the screenshot, names LightNet Group as the partner. It isn't Ripple USD. Lightnet utilizes their sister company protocol, Velo. I also hold XRP, but he goes on to say, thirdly, Velo's sister company, Lightnet, which is involved in revolutionizing the remittance industry via blockchain technologies Velo possesses. The Velo tokens will also be used in borderless transfers between institutions and the retail uses down the road. So there's a connection here between Velo, right, and SCB, and we know that they're already a Ripple partner bank. It's a multi-chain world after all. It's a multi-chain world after all. That's all I'm saying to you. This is telling me that they are preparing the market infrastructure for mass adoption and live use in the financial markets. It is coming. 25, I'm hoping we get this done. It kicks the door open. Now listen to this right here, because I believe Brad Garlinghouse has got this right. Gary Gensler's days are numbered.
Because Chair Gensler will not be the chair at some point soon. We can debate how soon, we can debate who will be next. But I think no matter who wins this election, I think, Gary Gensler's days as the chair of the SEC are numbered.
Yeah, I like hearing that. And I tell you, from your lips to God's ears, Brad. And these words to God's ears too. Shout out to EggRag Crypto, which, by the way, is why crypto. Yeah, which is EggRag is the French word for why. I learned that from EggRag a long time ago, but I thought it'd be nice to just share that again after I've not done it for a long time. So it really means why crypto, but I always say EggRag Crypto. But what I should say is OG and badass, because I love this guy's charts. I love what he does. And more importantly, I love how gracious he is to share all of this with us. Very, very, very kind of him. XRP Bifrost Bridge, $6.40 to $20 and $27, both. Think of it. He says, I know 95% of the XRP army is feeling exhausted from the ongoing SEC manipulation and appeals process, which has been overwhelming due to misleading submissions and numerous delays. But forget about all of that noise. The real focus should be on the chart cycle duration and overall liquidity. That's what truly matters. In my humble opinion, the Bifrost Bridge will continue to play a pivotal role for years to come. Its upward sloping trajectory is similar to all the big FANG man stocks. Just check their charts and you'll see what I mean. He says, we've got a historical data from the top edge of the Bifrost Bridge. The first time we saw 3,300% pump. The second time we saw 700% pump. If we apply those same percentages from around the same percentage moves around March 25 Q1, and then we could be looking at targets of $6.40 and $27. These align perfectly with important Fibonacci targets 1.618 from the 2017 and 2021 measured moves. Patience is the loudest action you can take, and it is the hardest thing to do. And one of the things I want to say very quickly here is that, there will be a lot of people when this finally does what it needs to do, and we get the clarity that unlocks all of this on the charts. There's going to be people that tell you, man, you're really lucky. But you're not lucky. You're smart. All of you are smart. All of you are free thinkers. All of you are very intellectual, deep thinkers. All of you have put the time in to understand the risk you're taking. All of you are not lucky. All of you are calculated, and you did this from hard work and research, dedication, and most of all, patience, just like EggRag Crypto said. Now, just because we had the Velo news, I got to show you a stellar XLM chart. Yeah, let's look at this from EggRag Crypto. He says here, looking at two major pumps this is XLM now. XLM pumps from 2017 to 2021, both surging around 3,800%. Based on this, I'm positioning the next top of to fit a topping structure and price peak. March 25 seems perfect for XLM as well, mirrors those past moves. We could hit Fibonacci 1.414 and Fibonacci 1.618 levels at the edge of the rising channel. This could trigger a structural rejection, making these key targets. My anticipation, a price target of $2.50 to $3 by March 25. The formation fits. You know what? I love that. I love it for XRP, and I certainly love it for XLM as well. I'm holding both, and I know a lot of you are too, so bring it on, baby. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going into the Freedom Zone. Go to digperspectives.com, click the Freedom Zone. We're greatly appreciative for everybody who chooses to support the channel. It costs less than a cup of coffee per month to support us, and we appreciate everything all of you do. It is greatly appreciated. We're going in there right now. Don't mess around. You're going to want every single bit of this, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. All right, well.